tell you this much: if there is a time to get Mr. Pereira in a fight, the time is now. Jiri was in his hut right after UFC 300, training for a fight, training for something. He left UFC 300, went back home to his hut, and started training again. Mr. Pereira, on the other hand, was on the opposite side of the world, doing world tours in Australia, doing side missions. He always be doing side missions, man. This guy's a G. Always be doing side missions. But if I had to tell you guys that the time to get Alex Pereira, the time would be now, bro. Like, you know, I mean, full camp bull guys, anybody can win a fight. This is MMA, brother. Don't say, like, I don't want to disrespect Jiri and be like, oh, this is the only chance you get. I'm just saying, if like your odds is greater on one side, it is now, guys. It is now. I mean, but like I said, man, if I was a betting man, I'm a gambler, I'd have to roll with Jiri, bro. He's an underdog.
Misses. Look where he is now. Look where he is now.
No, keep going.
Look at the master of the void. He's still there. He's not retreating. If he wanted to, right hand right there. Boom. Conor McGregor special right there. Right? That's what makes him so great.
All right. Now see right there, that's just cap. He's saying that he's not retreating. He's mastering and managing distance. All right. Part of that outside foot battle and foot positioning is also the fact of you have to switch up the rhythm inside out. If you notice, whenever I took the step, I had the outside leg. If I continue to just keep going outside, we just kind of move in a kind of like a straight line that kind of block you and put you in a cage. So you have to change the distance from range. You have to change the range from in and out in order sometimes to change that angle and get that outside leverage. That's essentially what happens here. In the moment, you realize that, okay, I don't want to go here. I don't want to go back here. The best option for me to do right now is to get him to go back. All right. I still have outside foot position in here. So me firing that left hand like that, he has no choice but to retreat back, which is what he's doing right now. While he's saying he's not retreating, the minute he unpauses it, because it's in a still shot while he's saying that he's not retreating, Alex is going to jump backwards because the punch that I threw had to be fast and it had to get him back. That was the only point of the punch. That was the reason why it was thrown from the position in the way that it is right there.
In all honesty, I think he's been a lot less than he would normally be. So I was actually hoping he'd be his normal self. But I tend to do that to a lot of people. Whereas Ian, I think I'm already there. And he's already not being himself. But regardless of any of those, pre-battle warfares of the verbal, it doesn't matter because everyone's only going to remember what happens in the cage. So I just got to make sure I'm ready for that, and I am. I always say, expect the unexpected. Don't blink because stuff happens in a second. You look down to sip some of your drink, you look back up, the crowd's going, oh, you've just missed something. There's something explosive. I always bring something very memorable to the crowd. So just literally stay locked in. It's only 15 minutes, don't blink for 15 minutes. You guys have got this.
If he's able to get past Ian Gary and he's able to fight me and scrape out a win, I mean, 100%. You can say, yes, I'm next for the title shot, 100%. And I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with him saying that guy's ranked #1 in the world. If I can beat him, I should fight for the title next.
Kamaru, I like this matchup for it because he's a lot like Wonder Boy.
He's dynamic and he's different. And obviously that's a puzzle. He's a tricky puzzle that you have to solve. A couple of guys have solved it. So if those guys solved it, why can't I? I think he's absolutely right. If he's able to get wins over those two guys, who can deny him a title shot? But all I have to say is it's easier said than done. That's it.
170, the official weight for Ian Machado Gary. 171, the official weight for MVP Michael Venom Page. $205, the official weight for Roman Dolidze.
205 for Roman Dolidze.
206. 206, the official weight for Anthony Lionheart Smith. $204.5, the official weight for Poatan Alex Pereira. $204.5, the official weight for Yuri Prochazka, and with that, your UFC 303 championship main event is now official.
All right, so it was just announced on the official UFC weigh-in show that the Brian Ortega Diego Lopes fight, which was scheduled for 145 pounds, is now a 155-pound lightweight fight. Now, I said earlier in the week that this was the weight cut that concerned me the most because Ortega had said that he was bulking up for a move to 55, potentially in September, the Sphere card, and then he gets this sort of detour to stick to 145, and that could be problematic when you're starting to change your body. And so what I was told was Diego Lopez's team got a call at about 3:30 a.m. local time in Las Vegas, saying that Ortega was 151 and that he wouldn't be able to make 146, which is the non-title fight limit, and that if he didn't start rehydrating, the fight would just be off. And so they had to agree to either a 155-pound fight or a fight being canceled. Diego Lopez and his team agreed to a 155-pound fight, and that's what we're going to get. So it's going to be a lightweight fight between the two of them. He chose that over not fighting tomorrow, and who could blame him? So there's the latest regarding the Brian Ortega Diego Lopez fight, which is now a lightweight fight tomorrow night.
Diego Lopez.
$155.
155, the official weight for Diego Lopez. Number 3 ranked featherweight contender fighting in the lightweight division here Saturday night, Brian T-City Ortega.
$155.
155, the official weight for Brian Ortega.
serious?